Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Camavinga. Arda Güler. Bernal. Now Fernandez. Fernandez powering forward here. Cucurella. Vinicius Junior. And Güler. Dani Olmo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Araujo. Oh, good spread. Rafinha has it in a wide position. Takes a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's De Jong. Bernal. It's not an especially good pass, that. He's picked his way through. Nice control. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position. Decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
El dorsal 17.
Al Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. Little pass back. And it's Rudiger. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. De Jong gets across to intercept that. And here's Dani Olmo, foot in. Camavinga ventures forward. Mbappe. It's a good run down the right. And here's Camavinga. And that is as much time as there will be. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The end of the game. Reflections? Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things already rolling. No, that was never going to make it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That is lovely. Rafinha! And that is wildly off target. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gordon will play through for the wide man. It's a promising position. He's having a pop! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Koundé. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Martin. And it's Martin. There's Gordon. And it's Lopez. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has fair fizzed. Koundé. Balde. Oh, can he get onto this? Searching pass he's played there. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Martin. Kubasi. And Martin. Gavi. Bernal. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. Crosses it in. Gordon. And it's Gavi. And Fermin. Gavi. That's a super give and go. Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fermin. Martin. And Kubasi. Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Nice control. Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Looking for a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Impressive jump! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Adeyemi, he's through a big chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has two. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to...
And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Gavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Fermin. And Yamal. And it's Bernal. And Fermin. Martin. Kubasi. And Araujo. Now it's Yamal. And it's Lopez. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries to pass it through. And that is not getting there.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pedri. Gavi does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Gavi. Fermin. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Ferran Torres.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Fermin. Yamal looking to receive it in space.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 33.
Casado.
El dorsal 32. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 6. El dorsal 16.
Front-footed pressing going on here.
Serán sustituidos por...
And here's Dani
el dorsal
Olmo.
7. El dorsal 29. El dorsal 11.
You've got to make this
el
nice and quick.
20, el dorsal 8. El dorsal 17.
Adeyemi. He is just caressing the ball. And he's managed to get free. Casado with the clearance. Martin. Rafinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. So a Barcelona free kick. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Yamal.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good running, strong and purposeful. That has not gone well. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Very nicely done. Fernandez has to go back here. And it's pulled. And a header! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Oh, he's having a go! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! He's got himself an absolute peach. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now.
Adeyemi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Dani Olmo tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He is through here. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Balde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Gavi. De Jong. Aims beyond the defence, and he's certainly onside here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And now they can spring out of defence. Kubasi. And it's Bernal. And it's Gavi. Lobbed in behind. Kubasi. Balde. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Martin. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's De Jong. Spread it left. And it's De Jong. And here's Gordon. Oh, good spread. He's got away. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Adeyemi. Bernal. And Yamal. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. And it's De Jong. Wriggles his way through. Tries to play it through. So no flag here. Goes for a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Gavi might be slightly consoled.
Adeyemi!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Balde. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's found space here. Chesney claims it without any fuss. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Foot in. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And it's Bernal. Kubasi. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal has it in a wide position. Martin, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Martin. And the keeper's got it again. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary. Chance! And it's in! How they've waited! Now they have it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 32.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
This is their second corner of the game. Impressive jump! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Martin. And it's Olmo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but...
Big chance!
Oh, it's come loose. Koundé. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Adeyemi. Shot at goal! Rafinha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Half an hour gone in the second half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. Caught offside that time. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. De Jong. Fernandes takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Tony Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Jong. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half.
Oh, great chance! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Ferran Torres. There's the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.